What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. Welcome to a brand new video. Now today you join me out at Audi Center Sandton to check out the all new Audi RS3, which is right behind me. So we're just gonna do a quick walk around of the exterior, interior, and yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get right into it. Oh, by the way, big thanks to Mark out here at Audi Sandton for pulling the car out for me to film for you guys essentially. So if any of you are interested in the new RS3, do check out Mark out here at Audi Center Sandton. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the all-new Audi RS3, Audi applying the classic philosophy of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, the car has evolved from the previous generation. It looks even more aggressive, starting with the grille. I mean, it's wider, it's meaner, and it just helps the car look just more stunning and sporty. So this one is equipped with the black pack. So as you can see, the entire grille is in black. The badge, so basically the RS3 badge, is in black, and it looks absolutely menacing. So you have all these openings right here for the intakes to gobble up as much air as possible. And yeah, the stylish honeycomb grille. So you have these new headlights. And when you go to start up the car or unlock it, this section right here lights up RS3, which is really cool. I'll try and demonstrate for you guys just shortly. But yeah, the front is looking really nice. You have some creases on the bonnet, again adding to that aggression. So coming around to the side, so you have these very lovely looking multi-spoke wheels, which are mainly gloss black but with some touch of white or some kind of silverish color. Big brake calipers in red in this case, and one thing that's really insane, you can actually get this thing with carbon ceramic brakes, which is really mad on a hatchback. So you have this new air curtain right here, which relieves pressure air from the wheel arches to prevent lift, so basically to help the car be more stable. You can also get carbon fiber trims. As you can see, this one has carbon fiber mirror caps, and it looks absolutely stunning. The side view, you have this really wide and protruding side skirt in gloss black. Coming around to the back, you can also get a carbon fiber wing like this one has right here. So new tail lights as well. Audi's light game is always so crazy. So traditional oval pipes on the RS cars, so you have one on either side, and it looks really cool. So the black patch, the black pack extends on the rear. As you can see, the Audi badge is black, the RS3 is also black. So yeah, here's a view of the rear, and what do you guys think? So let's check out the interior quickly. So the interior, again, you can really go crazy speccing this thing out. For one, this one has an Alcantara steering wheel, so the entire wheel is covered in Alcantara with some red stitching, and you have a red 12 o'clock marker so you can see the positioning of the steering wheel. So you can also get colors on this part of the air vents, but I believe you can only get them in two colors, red and green. I could be wrong, but so far I've only seen red and green. So you also have a little red touch on the start stop button right here. So you have these very lovely looking Napa leather seats with which are quilted and stitched in red, and you also have these little red touches on the sides of the seat, and of course an RS badge right there. Looks really cool. RS mat floors or floor mats, and you have aluminium paddles right there, and yeah, the rest is great Audi quality as usual. So yeah, carbon fiber trim again on the interior, and yeah, the rest is good Audi quality business as usual. And you have these extended pedals which are aluminium, and they feel really great. Oh, the steering wheel is very nice in Alcantara. So you have a choice of two steering wheels. You have this design, which is the, I don't want to call it the sport steering wheel, but it's the sportier than the standard. So basically sportier than the standard steering wheel. But yeah, here it is. Oh, the nice RS seat belts, which look absolutely cool. So that's pretty much it with the interior. So now let's check engine. So underneath the hood is the glorious 2.5 liter 5-cylinder turbocharged motor. Power is still the same as the previous generation at about 400 horsepower, which is around 294 kilowatts, but torque has went up to 500 newton meters versus the previous was, I think it had about 480 newton meters. So the car is of course all-wheel drive. Audi famous for their quattro all-wheel drive system, but this time around with some crazy party tricks. So new to this generation of RS3 is a clever multi-plate differential at the rear. So how that works is essentially you have 100% of the power coming from the engine, which is up front, of course. So now the all-wheel drive system can split the power 50% between the front and the rear axle. So 50% of the power will remain on the front axle, and then 50% will be sent to the rear, which is where you have your all-wheel drive torque delivery. So again, that 50% can then be split, actually can be transferred between either rear wheel depending on which direction the car is going. So the car essentially has a drift mode. So when you have the drift mode working, that 50% which is at the rear, now I know this is really confusing, but catch up with me. So now we have the 50% of power at the rear, right? So let's say the car is turning right, so you're drifting on the right hand side. So then the clever diff can send 100% of that 50% to the outside wheel, of which in this case the outside wheel is the left wheel, and that is what allows the car to essentially slide around, and you have your drift mode. So we've seen it also in Mercedes's A45S. The new upcoming Golf R also has it. The Focus RS. It's becoming really popular and cool in this class of cars. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this new RS3. 0 to 100, I think Audi claims 3.9 seconds thereabout, but these can do it in about 3.7 seconds. Basically it's very quick. But yeah, it looks really nice. What do you guys think of the new RS3?